Nothing in life is truly worthwhile unless you're willing to take risks. Do you hear that? Let it sink in, because this isn't just some empty advice. It's the truth that will transform your life forever. If you're not willing to take risks, you're simply drifting through life, never reaching your full potential. Listen up, because today we're diving deep into what it really means to live a life that matters. You were not born to play small. You weren't created to live a life full of what-ifs, full of maybe someday. You were born for greatness, and it's time for you to claim it. Nelson Mandela said it best: "There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Think about that for a second. What is your true potential? What is the life that you know deep inside you were meant to live? It's time to stop settling for mediocrity. It's time to stop playing safe. The world has enough people who are just getting by. The world needs you. The world needs your boldness, your vision, your daring spirit. Do you remember the moment when you decided what path to take in life? Whether it was picking a major in college, choosing a career, or deciding where to invest your energy, people around you probably gave you some advice, right? Maybe it was something like, make sure you have something to fall back on. They were trying to protect you. They were trying to keep you safe. But here's the thing. If you fall, don't fall back. If I fall, I'm not going to fall back on anything. I'm going to fall forward, because when you fall forward, you get to see what's coming next. You get to see what's ahead of you, and you get up stronger. You get up smarter. You get up wiser. That's the key. Don't settle for a life that's anything less than extraordinary. And the only way to achieve that is to take risks. The kinds of risks that push you out of your comfort zone and into the realm of the impossible. But here's another truth. Without consistency, you'll never finish anything. You can have all the passion, all the dreams in the world, but without consistent effort, you'll find yourself spinning your wheels, never reaching the destination. It takes dedication to turn a dream into reality. So whatever you're passionate about, whatever fuels your fire, ignites your soul, go after it relentlessly. Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Don't let anyone tell you it's too risky or too far out of reach. And listen, don't be afraid to fail. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but failure is your greatest ally. Let me prove it to you with a simple example. Have you ever heard of the 9-dot problem? It's a puzzle where you have to draw 5 straight lines through 9 dots without lifting your pencil. And guess what? There's only one way to solve it. You have to think outside the box. Life is exactly the same. If you want to solve the puzzle of your life, you have to think outside the box. The world tells you to stay within the lines, to color inside the lines, but I'm here to tell you, forget the lines. There are no limits. You have the power to make your own path. Take those risks. You're not meant to live a safe, predictable life. Dream big, but don't make the mistake of thinking that dreaming big is enough. Dreams without goals are just dreams. Let me break it down for you. If you want to achieve your dreams, you've got to set goals, clear, measurable, focused goals, and you've got to work toward them every single day. Let's talk about someone you probably know well. Reggie Jackson, the famous baseball player. Reggie struck out 2,600 times in his career. That's the most strikeouts in baseball history. And do you think people remember those strikeouts? What do they remember? The home runs, the grand slams, those strikeouts. They didn't define him. They didn't stop him from reaching his goals. Fall forward. And let me hit you with another example. Thomas Edison. Do you know how many times he failed in his quest to invent the light bulb? He failed 1,000 times before he succeeded. 1,000 times, but guess what? Every failure was a step closer to success. Every failure was an opportunity to learn something new, to adjust his approach, and get closer to the breakthrough he was chasing. You see, failure doesn't define you. Failure refines you. And the more you fail, the closer you are to your breakthrough. But let's face it, failure is inevitable. You will fail. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. And guess what? That's okay. It's necessary. Embrace it. In my own life, I've faced failure after failure. Early in my career, I auditioned for a Broadway musical. The perfect role, except for the fact that I couldn't sing. I bombed the audition, but you know what? I didn't quit. I didn't fall back into the safety of my comfort zone. I got up, I walked out of that room, and I prepared for the next audition, and the next one, and the next one. I didn't stop. And you know what? I prayed. I kept praying, but more importantly, I kept going. I kept auditioning. I kept falling forward. And one day it paid off. You will catch your break. You have to believe that. You will succeed if you refuse to quit. And let me tell you this, failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. It's a sign that you're pushing the boundaries, testing the limits, and not backing down. Now think about this. Imagine yourself on your deathbed. Around you are the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential, the ghost of your dreams you never chased, the ghost of your talents you never used, the ghost of your ideas you never acted on. They're there, standing around you, angry, disappointed, upset, saying, "We came to you. You could have brought us to life, but now we have to go to the grave with you. We never had the chance to live." So let me ask you this. How many ghosts will be standing around your bed? When your time comes, will you look back at your life and say, "I gave it everything I had"? Or will there be regrets? Will there be dreams you never pursued, talents you never shared with the world? The world needs you. It needs your courage, your vision, your willingness to step up and make a difference. I just came back from South Africa, and let me tell you, there are places there suffering from extreme poverty, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Asia needs your help. Africa, Alabama, New Orleans, and your hometown need your help. The world needs you, and the world needs your generation. You have the power to change the world, one action at a time. I'm not speaking to just any group of people. I'm speaking to the generation that has the potential to bring light to places that have been in darkness, to bring hope to those who have given up. The world needs you to rise. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do with what you have? Whether it's money, time, patience, kindness, love, or your skills, what will you do with what's in your hands? Because the truth is, you've got enough. The world doesn't need you to have everything. It just needs you to give all you've got. Now let me finish with this point about failure. Failure is often the best way to figure out where you're headed. Life will never be a straight path. In fact, I can guarantee it will be full of detours, setbacks, and moments when you feel like you've lost your way. When I started at Fordham University, I was a pre-med student. But there was one problem. I couldn't pass my courses. I failed miserably. My GPA dropped to a 1.8. The university suggested I take time off. That was my lowest point. But something happened that changed my life. One day as I helped my mom at her beauty shop, an elderly woman, someone I didn't even know, told me, "Young man, I have a prophecy for you. You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." You want to know something crazy? That woman's prophecy came true. I've traveled the world. I've spoken to millions, and I couldn't have imagined it at the time. I had no idea what was ahead, but I had faith, and I kept moving forward. The bottom line is this: you're not defined by your past. You're not defined by your failures. You're defined by your ability to keep going, to rise after every fall, to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks. So get out there, chase your dreams, take those bold, audacious steps that scare you. And when you fall forward. Remember this: you have the power to change the world, and it starts now.